said, it's an unsustainable level of spending. But our children are going to have to, our grandchildren are going to have to pay for that. They're scared. They're scared if they get sick, will they have a job to come back to? They're scared of how they're going to make the payments if they have to do it. Even with this health care, it doesn't address all those needs now. They're scared. They're scared about this coal industry that is under attack by this administration and has been for years now, that this war on coal that could take away the very fabric of the jobs of this Ohio Valley. Coal is West Virginia. Coal is the backbone of our society. Absolutely much like the manufacturing base. Because I can remember growing up here in Wheeling and Weirton. When I was in the construction industry, I worked in many of the plants, and to go up and down the valley to see the plant that used to be here, we had 30,000 steel workers between Wheeling, Pittsburgh Steel, and Weirton Steel, and we're down now to less than 2,000. I know your concern. We've got to find a way to do that, and that's why we get back into this. Because just this past week, we lost another job, another factory. It had been in existence in the Wheeling area for 158 years. And the nail plant, it's gone. Karen Price is head of the West Virginia Manufacturers Association, and she put it best for me, for all of us to understand. Just 20 years ago, we had 150,000 manufacturing jobs in West Virginia. Today, if you put all the manufacturing jobs together in West Virginia, you wouldn't be able to fill Mountaineer Field. Only 52,000 jobs are left out of that. Something's happened. We've driven them away. The policies of Congress, the policies that have come out of Charleston have driven our businesses away. We have over-regulation. We have over-taxing. But the message that we're saying in this campaign, it's resonating. And I'm so proud that yesterday, despite what was said here a minute ago, the Manufacturers Association has said, we're backing David McKinley. We think David McKinley has the answers in manufacturing, and we're putting their support behind my candidacy. But it's not just that. It's also, and I'm proud of that, but it's also the Chamber of Commerce, the National Federation of Independent Businesses, the insurance agents, the Tea Parties, the Farm Bureau, the Right to Life. I'm proud to be a Right to Life person. I believe in having all children have the right to life and adults to live with dignity. But also in our campaign, what we're trying to focus on is just what you just heard Tom Conway talk about and others. It is cooperation among people. In our campaign, what we've been able to accomplish is something that I'm so proud of. It was what I did when I was in legislature, being able to reach across the aisle, because it does no good if it's just Republican or Democrat. If we're going to grow as a nation, we have to be together. And what we're doing on this, in our campaign, we've made an effort to reach out to the people that I've worked with for 45 years. In the construction industry, the organized labor, the iron workers, the teamsters, the sheet metal workers, the laborers, the electricians, they're all supporting my campaign because they know our campaign is the one that's going to create jobs. Other people can talk about creating jobs, but I've done it. And we've created hundreds, if not thousands of jobs in this valley. And I want to continue doing it. I know what it takes to create a job. We've done it. And because of that, organized labor has said, we're going to work with you. And we're going to come out with a policy at the end that we're not going to have 35% unemployment. So what I want to do is all the plan, that what you have here, with this plan, I have no problem with any one of these. I think these are all are absolutely valid and are long overdue. But I want to extend that even further. I want to make sure that we freeze the individual tax rates the way they are now. Because what we need to do is remove uncertainty from the business community so that they start hiring again. If they don't know what tomorrow is going to bring them, they sit back. But if you create some confidence that what our tax structure is going to look like, the business community will start hiring again. I want to deal with a budget deficit. My goodness, Congress couldn't even pass a budget this year. We need a budget. If you and I and our families run on a budget, why can't we get Congress to do the same thing? I want to expand research and development.